what happens. Okay, what did you say an effect is? Amari, what did you guys say an effect is? Cause is something that happens, an effect is?
There's something that happens just because you did.
Okay, it happens because you did that. So it happens because of something else. Good. This group, what did you say a cause was? A cause is what you did, and what's an effect? The consequence. That's a good word to describe an effect. This group, what did you say a cause was? Donovan? The part that happens first. Okay, good. And what did you say an effect is? Jaden?
Something that happens at the end.
Something that happens at the end. So you think the cause happens first and the effect happens at the end or second? Good. That group, what did you come up with for cause? Jasmine, what did you guys say? Cause is something that's happening and an effect is? Sierra?
Telling something.
Okay. This group, what did you say cause was? Curtis? The cause is telling what happens, and what's the effect?
It's telling why it happened.
Okay. Let's look at our real definition and see how close you guys were. So, our cause is the reason why something happens. It's that first thing that happens. Sonovan's right. It's that first thing that happens. It's why. And the effect is what happens afterwards. Cause and effect are related. They're connected. Cause and effect is like a chain reaction or like a domino effect. Have you ever played with dominoes and you push down the first one and it pushes down the next one and the next one and the next one? That first one would be like the cause. And then the effect is all of these other things happening because of the first domino. It's the why. And the effect is what happens afterwards. So, I want you to look at the beginning of our story. If you give a mouse a cookie, I mean, not if you give a mouse a cookie, if you take a mouse to the movies. This story had a sentence structure that they used over and over and over again. All the sentences were, if you do this, then that happens. If this happens, then that happens. It's all cause and effect. When one thing happens, the cause, that's why the other thing would happen. So, I have our sentence structure up here that they used. If, then. These are some key words that they use when they're talking about cause and effect. If you ever see if and then in a book, you know that these two things are related, that it's probably a cause and effect relationship. So, I have some pictures up here to represent the beginning of our story. What would be our first picture? Someone raise their hand. If, which picture? Najee? The movie theater. Let's move the movie theater up here. So, if you bring him to the movie theater, then what, Amari? He'll want popcorn. So, if and then. This is the what? Someone raise your hand and tell me. The cause. And this is the, Siani?
Effect.
Effect. Good. But then, what happens? Sierra? Good. So where should we move our popcorn? Down to the bottom? And we'll move our movies back down to the bottom? So what's our if then? If what? You said he wants to make the popcorn? So what pictures would you fill in?
Popcorn. If and then.
You put the popcorn here and the string here?